State champs trail the Team Jones. Jackson, lots of J's there. Drives the lane and a foul. I believe that one assessed to Rocco.
You know, Team Jackson has a little bit of a weakness. It would be the guard play. They have so much bigs. Not a lot of guard play. When Jackson goes out, it will be interesting to see who runs the point.
Well, they were going to have Waylon Lim on this team and Dustin. Of course, Waylon would have been out there. Seamers will check in.
And Brady was going to be their coach.
Yeah. Jackson leads his team with 5, and he's 3 of 3 from the line. Still got the stroke. Taylor Seamers comes in for Gemini Leckie. I believe 15, is that Adam Phillips?
Adam Phillips.
And I jinx him. I jinx Jackson as he misses that tip. So it's a 9-7 lead for Team Jones over the state champs. Here's O'Neill, fires, has that one blocked by Nez, taken away by Nez. Took a little time in towing the mark there. Nez says, I'm 6'8". I can reach that. They'll snap it down. Jones with the follow-away. That's no good, and Johnson with the rebound.
You know, if they wanted more height, they could have bought Randy's older brother, Chris Barr.
Yeah, 6'10", I think he was.
6'10".
Deep three for Chandler, long off the iron. Rebound to Eddington. Eddington inside, clutch, goes with the left hand, got it. We're tied at 9. Pretty move for Matt Eddington. He's got 4. He scored, he's got 5, and O'Neill with 4. 5 for Jackson, 2 each for Casey Papinga and Elvin Nez for Team Jones. Eddington on, they'll get it to Phillips. Yeah, Phillips for 3. Out of the front rim, rebound to Taylor Seamers. Turns around, looks for an outlet. Instead, will hand it off to Chandler. 13:22 and counting down this first half. 9 up. Chandler drives the left side, then lobs deep back to Eddington. Gets around Phillips. Eddington works his way. He'll challenge Nez inside with the switched hands there. Now back out to Chandler as it's tipped there. Chandler off the glass. That's a little strong. Gets his own rebound. Turn around, running right hand will not go. Knocked out of bounds. Well, no, it's saved, but Nez is there to take it away.
We talked about how dominant Tate Hancock was in his first game. Nez is kind of showing that same dominance.
Boy, I'll say.
It's got to be the shooting sleeve.
Here's a 3. Good!
That's what I'm talking about.
Elvin Nez. He's got 5. And Team Jones up by 3, 12-9. 12:36 left to play first half. Roy Barker will join Roy Lloyd and Kaylor Dawson for the second half. Johnson down low, pump fakes. He's got Nez on him. Turnaround fall away is going to be short. Nez pulls down the carom. Nez will hand off to Jackson. Team Jones up by 3 over the state champs. Really more of the 2012 squad than the 2013. Johnson, a prominent member of both. And a foul on the play.
Pretty good crowd here today, Mark.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's double this tomorrow. I'd like to see this thing packed completely out. 12-9, and Andy Jackson, who's 3 of 4 from the line, will make it 4 of 5. Puts his team up by 4. Casey and Kelly check back in. The younger and older brother of Brady, but all have at least exhibition NFL. I know Casey played for my Steelers.
Yeah, on the practice squad.
Yep. Actually watched him play on TV for the Steelers. Jackson gets them both, so he's shooting well from the line, and it's an advantage of 5 for Team Jones. Into Seamers. Seamers back to Eddington, top of the key. Uses O'Neill as a screen and fires up the long ball. It won't go. Casey Papinga with the rebound and the outlet to Andy Jackson. Jackson with the right-handed dribble brings it across the midcourt stripe to Kelly Papinga. Back to Andy. Jackson wraparound pass in the corner to Barr. Back to Jackson. Jackson with Johnson on him now defensively. Andy picks it up. We'll go down low to Casey Papinga. Matt Eddington has that assignment. In the lane to Kelly. Kelly goes up. Rocco tries to get a hand on that. Papinga misses. Gets his own rebound. Back up and in.
He looks like a linebacker.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? And it's a lead of 7. A big lead now.
And he played high school basketball like a linebacker.
Back to Chandler, top of the key. He'll give off to Johnson. Johnson will drive, put up the floater. A little strong, and the rebound to Barr, off to Jackson. Team Jones up by 7. Colton Welling going to check in. Another one of those graduated seniors from this year. Coming off soccer season. Jackson drives the lane, puts it up. Shot is short, rebound to Chandler. Future trap roll. Outlet to Rocco. If we called this a first quarter score, it would be 16-9 in favor of Team Jones, since it's halfway through the running 20-minute halftime.
Like Andy Jackson said, they are definitely controlling the pace like they expected to with their physicality.
Barr will pick up that foul, and Rocco O'Neal will go to the line. I believe it was Barr. Stopping our clock. They do stop at this time with 9:44. Each team will play 2 games, round-robin style, and that'll continue into tomorrow morning. We'll actually start off with 2 of the girls' games who were scheduled early today. Rocco O'Neal, and this is the front end.
What I remember about the teams there with the Papinga brothers and Randy Barr was their physicality, and a couple of the other guys that aren't here today that were also that physical style, Brady and Ryan Staley.
Right.
They were a big physical team back then. You don't get to say that very often.
No, not about Evanston. Yeah. 6-point differential now with 9:44. It's the Rock and the lead to Team Jones, and the namesake will step it across the midcourt stripe. That's Jeremy, 6'6" point guard. He's picked up by O'Neal. Right side outside, Kelly Papinga. The lob down to Barr, back to Papinga. The drive baseline, stops, pops, leaves that one a little short. Chandler gets his hand on it and then corrals the rebound. Chandler down the floor with the dribble. Now he'll fire from downtown. That's good. 3 ball for Chandler.
He's such a versatile ball player.
He is a lot like, I compared him a lot to Brendan Ehlers from 2004. Same kind of body and could play 1 through 5. Counted on to play some power forward and the post position for the Red Devils. Papinga almost has it stripped away but maintains possession. He'll go up with a finger roll, volleyballed around. It'll come down to Seamers. Seamers with the outlet to O'Neal. They've made it a 1-possession game. They were down by 7. Here's for the, they'll get it back to Chandler. And out of the shooting formation is O'Neal. Now right side, Matt Johnson working against Casey Papinga. Johnson gets around, stops, pops, hangs in the air, leaves that one, that was an air ball. Phillips will tap it to Kelly, and in turn will go up ahead to Jeremy Jones. Jones one-hands it to Kelly Papinga. He's got it right side angle. Phillips sets a pick. He's picked up by Welling. The cross court will come to Jones. Jones with O'Neal on him. He'll turn, fire. That's a little short. Rebound. Well, O'Neal, let's see, Seamers had a hand on it, but Casey Papinga also there. 8:25 and counting down this first half. 13-16. Team Jones over the state champs. Elvin Nez will come back in for Randy Barr. So a 6'8" for 6'6" exchange. They are the Giants.
They are big.
Yeah, big team. Well, Troy Barker's going to come join Roy Lloyd, and then we'll come back and I'll take it and we'll give Roy a break because he's been here for all 3 games. Shot missed and then blocked by Johnson, but a foul, and I think Kelly Papinga will go on the line. Matt will probably pick up that personal. He was the only starter for both championship teams. He was a starter as a junior and then led his team for a West Player of the Year.
Will he be playing anywhere next year, Mark?
We'll have to ask Matt. It's kind of a late holdout, and we could have obviously played in the Shrine Bowl or the All-Star basketball game, but was in the Shrine Bowl, and they play him at the same time. Kelly Papinga converts.
I know he got to play with the Green River kid, Zach Huber, which Huber spoke great friends of ours in Green River, and spoke very highly of Matt Johnson.
Well, he was a kid that was going to come back and quarterback the Red Devils, and they decided they needed him more as a receiver, and he was looking forward to being the field general. Seamers inside, shovels it back out. O'Neal pump fakes from the left angle. Now looking for an outlet, will find it between the circles. Tyler Chandler. Chandler, as O'Neal comes, sets a pick, but back to O'Neal, top of the arc, working against Jones. Colton Welling flares out, left side angle. Now to Seamers, right side of the top of the key. Back to Chandler for 3. That's a little short. He'll try to get the rebound, but it's run down by a teammate Johnson on the baseline. Matt has Nez on him defensively, shovels it in the corner to Chandler. He'll bring it back out and go to Rocco. 7 minutes and change. Rocco drives the lane, switches hands, and they're going to call that one offensive. So O'Neal will pick up his second, and Rocco will come out. Seamers will come out. So it's Lecky, Welling, Johnson, Chandler, and Eddington for the state champs. Jackson, Jeremy Jones, Casey Papinga, Kelly Papinga, Elvin Nez for the Team Jones. Jeremy has it, working against Gemini Lucky. He'll come baseline, banker on the way, good. His first bucket.
No, he played a lot different. He was a lot more physical than Corey was, but
Yeah.
he had a great shot to go along with it.
Tremendous passer, too, as I recall. Lucky has it right side with Nez on him defensively. Lucky, no looks it, back out, Colton Welling. Welling, the bounce pass left side to Matt Johnson. Johnson, between the leg dribble, working against Kelly Papinga. Spin move in the lane. Pretty move from Matt Johnson. His first bucket, and it's still a 4-point differential with about 6 minutes left to play in the half. Jones toes the mark, Trey on the way, good! Jeremy Jones with 5 quick points, and it's a 7-point advantage for Team Jones. Up ahead, Lucky, left alone, Trey on the way, at the front rim. Johnson with a big offensive board, he'll pull it back out. Matt with Kelly Papinga on him defensively, between the leg dribble, he'll fire up an 18-footer, that's long off the iron, and Casey Papinga saves it inbounds to Andy Jackson. 5.5 minutes remaining here, opening quarter. I see a bar sign over here.
Yeah?
Brought his fan club.
Sign we've seen all day.
Nez down low against Eddington.
Oh,
Banker on the way. That's a bit of a mismatch. Elvin Nez now with 7.
That's what Andy said. They knew someplace they would have a mismatch with the size.
Colton Welling for 3. That will not draw iron. And Jeremy Jones with the rebound. It's a big lead of 9 for Team Jones with just tremendous height up there. Jones with Lucky on him defensively. We'll go to Casey Papinga, top of the arc, left side to Andy Jackson, trying to work against Matt Eddington. Eddington tries to take it away on the baseline drive. They're going to call jump ball. Arrow pointing the way of the state champs. Adam Phillips, Randy Barr set to check back in. Colton Welling will come out as Rocco O'Neill back in. But the state champs down by 9 to Team Jones. Again, just tremendous height. You've got Nez at 6'8", Jones at 6'6", Phillips 6'3", Barr 6'6", and Jackson a mere 6'1". Papinga comes off at 6'5", and then Kelly at 6'2".
And really outside of Phillips, it's 6'5" and mass.
Yeah.
And not fat mass,
Nope.
but like muscle. They're linebackers.
Yeah. Gemini Lucky goes to Chandler, and in turn back to O'Neill, top of the key. Rocco to Matt Johnson. Johnson trying to back in. He's got Nez on him defensively. Johnson with a pretty move. Got it off the glass for 2. That's 4 for Matt. Cuts the lead back to 7. 24-17. 4 minutes remain in this first half. Team Jones as Jackson brings it across the midcourt stripe. Eddington will pick him up. He's got it on the left angle. Go to Elvin Nez on the baseline. Nez holds the ball high. 6'8", 240. That's a full-grown man. Back out to
And he's probably 30, so he is a man.
Yeah. Inside, knocked away. I think Lucky got the hand on that, and they'll force a turnover. That's the 3rd on Joe. Down to Lucky, and that's blocked by Barr, but a foul on the play. And Gemini, the All-Stater, along with Matt Johnson, both are All-State this year, will go to the line. 24-17 with 3:31 remaining first half of play. It's Team Jones out on top of the state champs. 10-point victory for Carroll over Wasey Lim, and a 4-point victory as Lucky gets his first points of the ball game.
But both of those games were much closer than the final scores.
Yeah, it was a 4-point, and both teams that won came from behind to do so because the other team held the lead for most of the game. Lucky with the rainmaker, got it. Gemini with a pair, long lead pass up ahead to Phillips. They've cut the lead to 5. Now to Jones, deep 3, good! Jeremy Jones from downtown. He's got 8. And it's back to a lead of 8, 27-19. 3.5 minutes remaining. Eddington takes it from Rocco O'Neill, working against Jackson, drives inside, switches hands right to left, puts up the floater, got it for 2. Pretty move, Matt Eddington. He's got 7. 6-point lead for Team Jones with 3 minutes and change remaining in this first half of play. One-handed pass blocked by Chandler on Nez, but they'll say a foul on Tyler. Crowd thought it was clean.
And I got to tell you what, that tells you how tough Tyler Chandler is.
Yeah.
I mean, he legitimately pretty much looked like it could have been a clean block against a legitimate 6'8", as you called him a man.
Yeah, full-grown man. 6'8", 240 is what Andy told me. That's moving in on Carl Malone's size, man.
And he's athletic still.
Yeah.
I mean, he played with Coach Roy Barker.
Yeah. Roy will be along for the second half. It'll be the Roy Show, Roy Barker, Roy Lloyd, as Nez converts from the free throw line. Tell you what, they're shooting well from the line, and they've got there a lot more than what the state champs have.
I think the state champs have to figure a way to make this a transition game.
Yeah,
but
they
it's going to be hard to do that because you got to do that by boards.
Yep. And Nez gets them both. I think that matches the big lead of, it goes back up to 8. The big lead's been 9. O'Neal has it, top of the key. Phillips line back out. 3 on the way for Chandler. Long off the iron. Rebound to Randy Barr. He'll outlet to Andy Jackson. Under 3 minutes left to play first half. Team Jones with the lead over the state champs. They'll get it to Jeremy Jones from Jackson. Oh! And a hoop in the arm, a 4-point play opportunity for Jeremy Jones. And he's got 11 in this first half, looking for his 12th. 11 of his team's 32. Casey Papinga will come in for Elvin Nez.
You know, JC's had some pretty sweet stuff in the first game.
Yeah.
That was
that's as good, as we've seen.
I mean, that was like almost opposite hand shot put. Hand in the belly. Graded.
So Jones with a rare 4-point play opportunity. His first trip to the stripe, and he does so. He's got a dozen in the first half. 12 of his team's 33. The next leading scorer would be Nez, I believe. Knocked away, and there's a turnover. The third on the state champs, matching the total of Team Jones unofficially. 33-21, a lead of a dozen. And an offensive foul will be whistled on Adam Phillips. That goes down as a turnover, their 4th. I put turnovers here where these are, but I don't know if you want to keep track of that. Let's see, so that goes against Adam Phillips. He picks up his first personal. 2.5 minutes remain. Rock O'Neal, top of the key, surveying, thinks he's got Randy Barr on him defensively. Back out, Gemini, uncontested 3. Good!
Kind of shoots the rainmaker there,
Yeah, he does. Roy had to say in the, he said, I about peed myself in the state title game. Those shots that go up, they take so long to come down. I about peed myself. That was a direct quote from Coach Roy Barker. Down low, backing in is Papinga. Johnson with some tough defense against Casey Papinga. Johnson runs the floor, then tries to outlet to Eddington and turned over. Clock continues to roll. 2 minutes remaining. It's 24-33. Team Jones with a lead of 9 over the state champs.
And as big as Team Jones is, Papinga closed the gap on coming from backside.
Get it into Tyler Chandler from O'Neal on the far sideline. He'll pump fake, go to Eddington, left side angle. Jackson will come out to pick Matt up. Between the leg dribble. Eddington fires from downtown. Good! Eddington with 10. And his team still trails by 6 with a $1.29 and counting down in this first half of play. 72-62. J.C. Carroll, his team just really lit it up. Jones gets his own rebound on the miss. It goes out of bounds on the end line. And the state champs with a bucket here with another tray could make it a 1-possession game. They trail by 6.
J.C. Carroll's team didn't line it up, but it was mostly J.C. Carroll.
Well, if his team had 72 and only a couple other guys score, what do you have, like 55, something like that?
Yeah, they unofficially 51 was
51?
what we came up with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not just another day at the office for J.C. Carroll. Inside a minute left, Eddington snaps it right side to Lecky, looks to Chandler, and instead goes back out. Matt Johnson, top of the key, shoves it back to Ty Chandler. They trail it by 6 here in the first half against Team Jones.
It'll be interesting to see J.C. Carroll against this Jones team, too.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Andy Jackson might be able to hang with him a little bit because out top and then down low, he's going to have to work inside against all that hype.
Yeah.
But Andy's still very quick. I had to guard Andy in a 3-on-3 tournament downtown. He went around me like I was standing still.
Andy was one of those guys that was okay in high school, but he really started blossoming as he went through high school. Was really dedicated as a ball player. They're good broadcasting too.
Yeah, he did some Weber State games. And they're going to work for just one last shot. Get it
Truly
to Chandler.
a Bubba O'Neal team.
Yep. No look in the corner. Lecky for 3. That will not go. Volleyball around Johnson. Good if it goes. It does not. And with 1 half complete, it is Team Jones out on top of the state champs by 6. It's 33 for Team Jones, 27 for the state champs. Back after this.